and it is a very powerful opportunity. ADN is phenomenal. I'm sure, I don't know if some of you have already heard the story, but just if you don't know, Mike and I developed an organization of over 800,000 members within our team. We had over 100 countries in our group, and we had a significant amount of million-dollar earners in the organization from around the world. It was doing over $25 million in monthly revenue, and we actually ended up switching to ADN. The reason being is Mike actually did a study on network marketing on the industry. He invested $500,000 in a research and marketing consultant company to invest and study network marketing and really understand the entire industry. What is it about a specific person or a company? What is it about a product that becomes successful? What do they need to have in the compensation plan? This thing was extremely extensive, and we only want the best of the best. So we joined ADN because it is the best of the best. This compensation plan pays out more than any other nutritional company in the industry pays. It has lower qualifiers. With the 2 people you can get enrolled, you can pull 15 levels. I mean, this is unheard of. And the great thing is we do have such incredible leaders within this group. This is a family. So if you become a part of this family, you will see success because you've got the best of the best opportunity. You have an incredible opportunity, and these products are phenomenal. And I know we're only going to talk, I think we're going to highlight one tonight, but these products, you cannot go wrong with any of the products. So I just want to say, if I can do this, you can do this too. And there shouldn't be any excuse that overpowers your dream, because your dream is worth every ounce of effort. As long as you continue to stay on the path to success, I guarantee you, you'll get there someday. It may not be perfect. It may get hard. And I can tell you, my journey has been difficult. And being a woman, you know, growing in some of the countries that I grew a business in, that was difficult in itself because women are not as widely accepted as leaders in some of these countries that I grew a business in. But I persevered and established a very good business in many countries around the world. So that is something that you can do. You can persevere. Your dream is worth it. I do want to toss it back to Ken to see if he wants to direct where I go next with communicating.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I just want to even a little more. Well, we're gonna go to the product because I know that you shared that you said when I met you at the event that you had some health challenges and that this product literally gave you your health back. And
yep.
So I want you to elaborate on that and why this product is far superior than what the company that you were with that had this product, had a TransferFactor. Correct me? Elaborate on that. So.
Yes. Yeah, I would love to. So when growing up, I did have many health challenges growing up, and it was genetic. One of the things is my organs are not quite in the right place, and that itself caused a lot of chaos within my own body. And I won't go into actual, some of the stuff that I was diagnosed with, just to steer clear of that because of FTC and regulations and FDA. But I did have a lot of health challenges, and I remember facing those health challenges so often throughout my life, and my health challenges ended up limiting my capacity to go out and do what I wanted to do. I was very unhealthy. I missed a lot of school, and I wasn't able to be present in my life, and it did limit me from being able to dream as big as I wanted to dream. And I thought that my health would hold me back for the rest of my life. But I did come in contact with this TransferFactor product. And I started consuming it, and I didn't really know if it was going to impact my health at all, let alone as majorly as it ended up impacting my health. I'm a whole different person today. I'm extremely healthy, and I have been able to reverse a lot of the things that I dealt with, and it all started with simply consuming this TransferFactor product. Now, our TransferFactor product is incredible. I'm going to talk about how much more powerful ours is than any other product on the market, but I do want to quickly explain what TransferFactor is in a simple way. TransferFactor is an immune system modulator. Not only can it boost, it can also downregulate an overactive immune system. It's a smart molecule. And we already have transfer factors in our bodies now. It is literally the main communication within your immune system. So you have natural killer cells, you have IgA antibodies, you have all of these different components in your immune system, and transfer factor is the drill sergeant that says, you do this, you go here, you go there, and it actually divvies out how your immune system functions. So it's that command center within your immune system. When you consume transfer factor, it will actually enhance all of the immune system cells in your body. It's a regulator. So, and it also enhances nutrients. So like if you were to consume vitamin C, transfer factor will actually enhance the ability for that vitamin C to work on a cellular level. It'll make it more effective. Transfer factor is vital. There is not one person in the world that could survive without it. The reason why we want to add more transfer factors to our current immune system is because when we started out in life, we did not have all of the pollution, toxins, poor eating habits. I mean, we've got so much going on in our lives. Stress, I mean, severe chronic stress that people are dealing with, and it messes with our health, shooting cortisol into our brains and throughout our body and causing chaos. We didn't have all of that when we first started our journey as human beings on this earth. We need to enhance our transfer factor. This transfer factor is an enhanced version of what we have in our bodies. I won't go into too much because I don't want to, this is like exposing you guys to the color purple for the very first time. So I'm trying to make sure I only do a little bit of explanation here, just enough for you guys to comprehend really what transfer factor is. Now, transfer factor works as a communication system within your body through touch. So the more transfer factors that you have flowing through your system, the more effective it can communicate to your body, and it'll enhance your body's health in every area, in your eyes, every area of your body, your skin, your teeth, your brain, your vital organs. Transfer factor is everywhere, okay? In one capsule of our closest competitor, one capsule, they have more transfer factors than you can look up on the darkest night and the stars in the sky that you can see. And that's our closest competitor. We actually have 3 times more transfer factor in our product than their top-selling transfer factor product, just to get you to comprehend that. In addition to that, our transfer factor is cheaper. So not only do we have a 3 times more potent transfer factor product than our leading competitor, we also marketed it cheaper to our members. That is incredible. We have the best transfer factor product in the world. And transfer factor is the best immune system educator, smart molecule in the whole world. There's nothing like it. It was actually discovered in 1949 by Dr. Sherwood Lawrence. And it was so advanced that technology at that point couldn't determine all that transfer factor could do. as technology has advanced, we have learned more and more about TransferFactor. There's been over $40 million US invested into the research of transfer factors, over 3,000 clinical published studies. TransferFactor has been utilized in medical facilities like Russia's medical facilities because this is such a credible and incredible product. It's also been published in the PDF, Physician's Desk Reference. This is very credible. It's very powerful. It's very potent. And ADN has literally produced the best of the best when it comes to transfer factor. The immune system revolution, you guys, we are a part of that. The immune system products and the importance of the immune system has always been there, but the awareness just really started to pique interest after this COVID-19 happened. People started to think, oh, I need to get my immune system. The first week that this COVID-19 hit, I went to the store to get vitamin C. There was none. And it was because everybody realized I need to enhance the effectiveness of my immune system, and they knew vitamin C could do it. But can you imagine if they were to know about transfer factor? This is the power of this. We have this product, and we have the market. This is a good marketing paradigm to market our immune system product. So that is something that you guys have access to. I'll go ahead and toss that back to Ken. I want to make sure that I'm staying on topic with exactly what
I am soaking up what you're saying. I am loving this. This is amazing, enlightening me. I thought it was really an anti-aging product, and that's why I wanted to know why you, as young as you are, I mean, I'm going to be taking the product, and I'm going to stop when I hit puberty. Okay, that it's going to turn back the hands of time. You know, where I'm reading right here is the university you mentioned in Russia conducted a anti-aging study of 12 individuals between the age of 55 and 73, and they consumed 300 milligrams, which is 1/3 of, actually less than 1/3 of our transfer factor. And in 6 weeks, the average biological age reduction was 4.2 years. I don't know about you, but I take 3 a day. I take 3 a day, and you know, I brought this up to Greg, and I just share with you is that I love all our products. I take them all. Okay, so I've got a pile of our gel caps that I put out next to my laptop here, and I've just recently been opening up the gel caps. I have a little a little water. It's actually a little Gatorade. I drink third quarter Gatorade and 3/4 water, distilled water with our pure aqua mints. But I usually have just like a little quarter of my water, my Gatorade water, and I open up all the capsules, and then I put about a half to 3/4 of the Cherry Blaster product in, and then fill it up with water, but I stuff it with ice, and I'm just shaking it up and drinking it. And and I'll let you elaborate on this because you know more than me on the product level, is that it absorbs into your system. So if someone says, well, I don't like taking pills, that's another way of doing that. The other is, if you really want to do a demonstration on our PhytoZon product, we're not going to be talking about PhytoZon, but you can open up the capsule and you can now test someone in 10 minutes and do enough body strength and flexibility test. But elaborate a little more on the abundance and why transfer factor, because one, how were we able to use the name? Because I thought that was patented. And is it just a general name? But how did you and Mike with Greg come up with this formula? Why don't you touch on that?
Great. Yeah, that's a great question. So TransferFactor is, so it actually got its name years ago when it was being researched. It started out by, I think it was called X Factor or something like that, because they couldn't, Dr. Lawrence could not figure out how to name it. But it did develop the name TransferFactor. So it's an actual nutrient. It's classified as a nutrient, just like vitamin C has a name or vitamin D. TransferFactor is its actual name. So the TransferFactor Advanced Formula is how we titled and named this TransferFactor product that we have. And I love that we put Advanced Formula because it really is an advanced formula. One of the things that we did is we took TransferFactor and we also added other known nutrients that are known and well known to be able to enhance and boost the immune system's ability to work. Now the cool thing is if you just took those nutrients, they would be effective, but pairing them with TransferFactor that actually has the ability to enhance the effectiveness of, like vitamin C, there was a study and it enhanced the effectiveness of vitamin C by over 500% on a cellular level. That's just adding TransferFactor. So you take these already known powerful nutrients and you're pairing them with 3 times more TransferFactor than the I would say our leading competitor that also markets TransferFactor. Their top selling product, it has 3 times more TransferFactor. This is a big, big deal. The immune system is so vital in a person's overall health. Your immune system helps you to be able to age correctly because a lot of the age that we see is not correct. At 30 years old, I feel better than I did when I was younger. I feel like I'm getting healthier as I age because I'm doing it right. I've been consuming TransferFactor since I was 18 years old, and I don't get any facial surgeries or anything like that in my skin. It looks the same. I don't have a lot of differences in the way that I look. I have aged correctly. And not only can this help age you correctly, but it does help reverse premature aging. So a lot of the things that we see that we associate age with, wrinkles is simply your collagen breaking down and different things in your skin. Your skin is one of your biggest immune system organs. It is the largest. It's vitally important that you keep your skin healthy because it helps protect us from threats. And as we age, our skin thins, we can get cuts and abrasions more easily. Toxins can come through our skin more easily. This is important that we take care of our immune system. If we can take care of our immune system will take care of us in the correct way. Our immune system helps us to be able to function at our best. It keeps us flexible. I mean, all of these things, stiffness, all of those things is buildup. I mean, it's not, your body's not functioning the way it should be.
Lauren,
if you look
could
at,
you?
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, but could you touch on? We're getting close to running out of time. We've still got plenty of time here, 4 or 5 minutes, and we can go over. But one touch on real quickly your internal clock, your biological clock, so people can understand that. Some people get it, some people don't. But the other, share about the other ingredients, the mushrooms, the other ingredients that are in our product that that you can elaborate on. Why do we add those to it?
Right. Yes. So first of all, the difference between biological age and chronological age, there's 2 different things. The biological age is how old you are within your actual system. So Mike, my mentor, he's been also consuming TransferFactor. He's 75 biologically, but when he went and chronologically, so that's his actual age. But when he went to the doctor and got biologically tested to see how old he was in his 40s. Okay? So his body is functioning like a 40-year-old body, yet he's 75. Okay, so that is the difference. So chronologically, he is 75, but biologically, within his body and his bodily functions, he's in his 40s. So that is one of the things that's very powerful about this particular product, TransferFactor. And then you take some of these other ingredients that we have, they're very well known in helping to boost the effectiveness. So, for example, the shiitake mushroom, this is able to boost the natural killer cell activity in our bodies. The natural killer cells are also known as NK cells. They are able to help, it's like they're the defense. They go up and they fight any viruses, bacteria, fungi, allergens, that they'll go up and they fight them, right? So this helps increase the ability for your immune system to actually function there. But at the same time, we have IgA antibodies. Okay, that's another thing, and usually we learn about those in the nose, mouth, and eyes is where our IgA antibodies need to be very powerful. These specific nutrients are known to help boost these particular immune cells in a person's body. Then you take the TransferFactor and you pair it with these different ingredients, and it's enhancing that ability to boost the natural killer cell activity or the IgA antibodies. And there are so cytokines. I mean, there's so many different immune cells. So that is why we paired the particular nutrients with TransferFactor, because we wanted to take and enhance natural killer cell activity. And natural killer cells, I'll tell you one more thing about that. They are actually one of the biggest cells that help with dealing with like cancers, because cancers is a mutated cell that didn't form correctly. It's mutated. So natural killer cells go through there and they, oh, that cell is damaged. You know, we need to get rid of it, and it actually overpowers and kind of surrounds that cell and then flushes it out of the body. So that is why we paired TransferFactor with other nutrients.